we have been talking a lot about feelings. We've talked about scared, we talked about happy, sad, and even surprised. And we also talked about how to tell how someone's feeling. And you can look at their face and look for clues. So if you're smiling, you're happy. You also can look for clues. You remember the girl who was very scared and the loud sound, the fire alarm started going off and she got scared? So we used the clue of the fire alarm, and the loud sound gave us a clue that she was feeling scared. Now, today we're going to talk about angry, because sometimes you might feel angry. So take a minute and just look at the picture. Look at what's going on in the picture. Look at the boy's face. Think about how he might be feeling. And think about what might have happened to make him feel that way. This is Lee. He was building in blocks, and someone came over and kicked over his tower, and he started to feel very angry. Mad is another word to describe that feeling. You can tell he's angry. Look at his face. His teeth are clenched. His brows are up. You can tell by looking at his face that he is angry. Why is he angry? Well, his friends knocked over the block tower he was working really hard to build. So I have a question for you. Is it okay to feel angry? Think about that. Is it okay to feel angry? Well, I think it is. If someone knocked over my blocks, I'd probably feel angry too. So it's okay to feel angry. What we have to learn what to do is, what do we do when we're angry? You can't hit someone. You really can't scream at them. So what do we do if we feel angry? Sometimes, and the other thing is, when you feel angry, not the same thing works for everyone. There was a story we had yesterday about when Sophia gets angry, and being outside, being outside and listening to the birds helped her feel better. But that might not be what makes you feel better. Sometimes if you go to a quiet space and just take a few minutes and do some belly breaths, you might start to feel better. Sometimes you might have a squishy toy that you can squeeze onto, and that helps you feel better. Sometimes you have to do a lot of self-talk. That's when you're just talking to yourself and not out loud, and maybe saying, it's okay, count to 10. Counting to 10 helps for some people too. So there's lots and lots of ways how we can start to feel better and how we act when we are angry. I want you to spend some time with an adult in your house, or maybe an older brother or sister who can help you, and talk about what's okay to do when you're angry. You might have a place in your house that you already know how to go to. Maybe you go to your bedroom. Maybe there's a quiet corner. Remember, we had a quiet space in our classroom. Do you have a quiet space in your house? Maybe think about finding a quiet space to go to in your house when you're angry. It's got to be a place where you're safe, where you feel safe, where your grown-ups can still see you, but where you can be by yourself if you need to be. Sometimes you don't want to be by yourself if you're angry. Maybe you need an adult to help you or be near you. So I want you to take some time and talk about, when you're angry, what can you do to help calm yourself down and not feel angry anymore? If you want, you can send some ideas to me through Seesaw. You can write it in a note. You can make a short video, or you can do an audio comment in your journal, and tell me what you do in your house and what you do to make you feel better once you're angry. Thank you. Bye.